Hi members of the RJK. This is Ghost. It's really easy to type things, so I think I'm going to take the definitive step here and be the first person to actually say something out loud. Okay, the topic. Some things to discuss. I have some things to say to the council. It starts nice and politely. Hello, it's the Count of RJK. Yeah, it's nice and polite. Regular contributing member. Way too many locked topics. I think I'm going to have to disagree with that, because the order would be a complete and utter mess if topics weren't locked like they are. You know, we owe an awful lot to Sentinel and his little padlock. You've got to love that little padlock, because you wouldn't be able to find everything. It'd just be clutter everywhere. But it's nicely structured and ordered because the topics are locked and things are filed nicely and correctly, and that's needed for a smoothly running order, isn't it, really? Of course, I can completely understand about wanting to post in topics. I've sometimes wanted to, and it's been locked, and I've been, wish I could lockpick. But, you know, really, otherwise you get topics resurrected from years ago. Well, not years ago here, because it's a new host, isn't it? But on other sites I've known where topics from years ago were resurrected. I know I've done some of that necromancy myself. Point number 2, a confusion of pace. Right, okay, what do you mean by confusion of pace? Some things go really fast and some things go terribly slow. Too fast advancement in rank. Too slow punishment. Well, it's an online community. You are really limited to severity of punishment and its efficiency, to be quite honest with you, because it's very well saying, oh, do 10 press-ups or something. Firstly, that is a pretty naff punishment, and secondly, you know, people, they don't have to do it. There's no way of enforcing it, and the only way to actually make sure it's done would be to set a punishment like, oh, I want you to write me a very long essay, blah, 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 blah. But that would waste people's time. They'd have to read the essay, check that it's been written properly, and instead of spending time doing that, they could have actually been helping someone who really needed the help. You know, maybe marking trials or giving them advice on something. So really, I think, you know, we have to look after our own guys. We can't just rely on people of higher rank to set punishments. We've kind of got to say, students say to other students, you know, or you, be nice, that kind of thing, you know. It runs both ways. We can't just be dependent on the council to do everything. What's the last issue? Discouragement of speaking out. Okay. Well, that issue kind of goes without saying, I think. But at the end of the day, you have to admit, it would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? To have not as many debates, because, you know, there's nothing wrong with a bit of mental jousting. As long as we keep it civil, you know, we should be fine. But, yeah, saying something's spam is waste time. Are all of these problems annoying as hell? Okay, too many locked topics. Is that a problem? Or is that just a matter of opinion? Confusion of pace? Is that a problem? Or is that a viewpoint? Because you say the rank progressment is too fast, but I agree with Bioness on this one. You know, it doesn't really matter how long it takes. It should just be about knowing to yourself how far you progressed. But it's good that it's going faster now, because it's good motivation for people to do better. Well, it's not motivation for everyone, but for new members at least, because everyone wants that really cool lightsaber underneath their name. You know, because the youngling one, it doesn't have any light on it. They think, oh, I need to find out how to turn this thing on. That kind of thing. Then when you're a student, you've got, oh wow, I've got like a toy saber thingy. And then when you're a Padawan, you're like, ha ha ha, yeah, I can cut through a door with this one. But I'm going off topic. I think you've raised some great points here, Cody. But I do think they are pretty much points of view. But my overall response is I think we need to deal with these problems you've listed as a whole, as a community. We can't just rely on a small group of people, no matter how talented they are. You know, we've all got to work together on this, because otherwise it's just like being sick everywhere. You know, it's not constructive to go, here's a problem, council, fix it. Oh, here's another problem, council, fix that. You know, don't create more mess, guys. We've got to work together to fix it.